Maya Washington. And oh, shameless Maya. Let's see if we can find her. I was trying so hard to find her previous okay, let's set it up first, and then Maya and her husband goes dipping in the cold. Let's check it out. I have so much I wanted to go over with you. You can follow Maya. Her name is Maya. Let's see, Maya's World on Instagram. Really cool person. I've been following her for years, like literal years. I can't even explain to you how many years I have been following her. Let's get out of here. And then I was following her from the time that she cut off all her hair. She's from Canada. She cut off all her hair and then went to New York fashion show and New York fashion show and tried to like get attention. I don't know. That's maybe not the right way to say it. But Shameless Maya, I've got it pulled up here. This is her YouTube channel. She has 1.19 million subscribers. And so, you know, she is a pretty big YouTuber. She started in YouTube from the heyday of YouTube. And I've been following her for years. Literally, I would be at work, finish the day, seeing patients. Sometimes you really just need something non-medical to watch. Sometimes you do. And she was one of my outlets. I really enjoyed watching her. I actually learned some really good skills about camera work and lighting from her. And I hope it's evident. Oh, I've got a basic ring light. Setup is pretty basic right now. One day let's get me to like 1,000, then 100,000, then 200,000, then 30. Girl, but listen, I kick this production up a notch. But in the meantime, not too bad. Anyway, learned some tips from Maya, watched her grow, and she ended up getting married. I mean, if you knew her journey, she was married before also a long time ago. And then she had a dog, Jackie, that trick called Jackie. If you all know Maya, let me know, because she's a pretty cool person. Anyway, so she's married now to a Swede, and they're actually living in Sweden. They live a pretty good life. They live in the country of the country of Sweden. So they're not just in the country of Sweden, they're in the country part of Sweden, not the big city. What is it? Zurich? What is the major city? Let me know. What is a major city in Sweden? Maybe I should know. I don't. Alas, I do not. Let's pull up their video. They went. They did. Yeah. That water's cold, by the way. Just letting y'all know.
Come on, Maya. Remember, you have the key there. Breathe.
They never said what the temperature of the water is, but apparently it's cold. And then they stayed in there for about a minute. Let's see.
Pins and needles. But I could do it again. I was telling Max, like, shot up my whole body.
Let's see. She's describing how it felt.
And it was fine until I felt, oh my goodness. So nothing bothered me except your questions. Oh, the keys. Oh, this. Oh, that. I was like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be going into this water, like, focused. I'm so distracted right now. And it was fine until I felt the rocks, and the rocks were so cold, and then that like just shot up my whole body. But it's just like painful. It's like pins and needles. But I could do it again. I was telling Max like after, because there's a sauna. So after the sauna, I'm like, I could go back. Like I could do like not a day, but like 2-3 rounds and like a little fika. So that's my experience. And I'm sure you would get better with time. Like you were doing so well. Like you were just like hanging out.
I've done it so long. If you were to do, I think that your first experience was way better than my first experience. Like, I did this the whole see my eyes? They're so red. The last winter, I did it like a few times every week. And I was...
So, what I wanted to, these people, I mean, they're in Sweden. They're dipping in freezing cold water. Obviously, you could see, I didn't show you when they were pulling up. So, yeah, you may be like, yeah, they were cold. No, they were cold before. They had on these big old jackets before they went into this cold lake water, body of water, to dip themselves for a whole minute, turn themselves into an ice cube. What's the point? Why in the world would anyone want to do this? What is the absolute point of doing that? I'm going to tell you. Let's show. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to show you. I am going to show you. Benefits of sauna and ice bath. So the benefit of ice bath is to help adapt and become stronger. Apparently they feel that it boosts your hormones, help with blood flow, it improves your immune function, burns fat, helps you lose weight, helps you reduce stress, increase energy level, boost your mood, improve sleep. It even helps with sore muscles. They didn't have that one, or it boosts your immune system. I mean, it really does a lot. You need to Google it. The benefits of these cold baths, cold dips. I've not done the full immersion cold dip. What I have done is a contrast shower. And I mean, so hear me out. I mean, a lot of these modalities, a lot of these things, yes, they're maybe not, these are not things that I learned in medical school. These are techniques that I've tried and learned after medical school. I cannot say with 100% that, oh, these had been double-blinded, studied, and are absolutely the best thing for you, absolutely safe. All I can say is just personal, anecdotally, and, you know, personal testimony. And maybe there's some research out there about these things. Maybe there is. I don't know. I just enjoyed. I've done it. And what I did was the contrast shower. This is something that you, if you're an athlete, you can do it at home. If you're a person that works out, it's so super good for sore muscles. You get in the shower. You can run it as cold as you can tolerate for about 30 seconds. Then you switch to as hot as you can tolerate for 30 seconds. Back to cold, back to hot, back to cold, back to hot. You can do as many cycles, 3 to 5 cycles. The important thing is to end with cold. And this is called a contrast shower. And it's been shown to be good for sore muscles. Give it a shot. Of course, you're not trying to turn it up, the heat up that you burn yourself or anything. And remember, you know, like I said, these are not things that are backed by any double-blinded study. I'm not your doctor. I am just your YouTube friend that happens to be a doctor and that happens to like Naruto also. And, you know, give it a shot, you know. And here's a little factoid about it. Let me show y'all. Okay. Okay. Do you know the Kellogg cornflakes guy? Kellogg? He actually, so this whole thing is hydrotherapy. He did a hydrotherapy. He had a whole, what they call, healing center that he taught hydrotherapy. Look at that. See this book right here? Whose name is that? John Harvey Kellogg. I actually have both of his books. That was part 2. I showed you part 1. They're like super huge, big, massive books. They're written in some weird form of English that we don't really talk no more. And I really like them. I can't say I've read them cover to cover. They do talk about ways to use water. What hydrotherapy is ways to use water, the application of water in its different forms, and hot and cold, vapor or ice or solid, and its liquid form, using water in its different forms and different temperatures in order to bring about healing. He had a whole sanitarium where he was helping people heal people with water, and it's called hydrotherapy. And this is where people have been dipping themselves in cold for years, and I have yet to do a full immersion. Like I said, I've done the contrast shower, which is like a baby version of the dipping in the cold that they just did. And when I did it, actually, it was so cool. It was at a healing center in the mountains of Colorado, and they had a shower with the jets just pointing at me in every direction. And the operator outside, the clinician, was just, they had a dial that could just turn the temperature up and down almost instantly. It turned. It's not like our shower here where you got to slowly weed it up and you overshoot it and no, they could literally dial it up to the temperature they wanted the water to be at, and then dial it down. And they were like, oh, is that hot enough? Like, maybe let's check off a little. So they were there. It was good. I also did another water treatment called fever bath, and that's basically, they were boiling me. I was in this bathtub, and they kept adding hot water, and I was sitting in something, and they had an ice pack on my neck, and they kept checking my temperature, and they kept adding hot water. And the goal, I believe, was to get my core temperature up to 98, I think. Is it 98 or 100.3? One of the two. I'll have to check it out. And I don't think I made it to the actual goal, but I made it close. And let me tell you, they tell you if you're going to have a fever bath, you're not supposed to come by yourself. You need to have somebody drive you home. I'm so glad I listened, because look, my husband, I was out. I was knocked out. I had never slept so deeply in my life like I did after I had that fever bath. All right, Maya, and let's say bye to Maya. Hi, Maya. Bye, Maya. Enjoy your life and sweet and with your husband, your baby girl. I appreciate you. Wait, look at that. Look there. I could open it. Wrong thing. That's why I can't open it. Look at that. That's your Christmas picture. That is so super cute. All right, I'm out. We are done for the day. Thank you all for